Al Haymon. Every day I'm texting Al Haymon,
Yeah.
and he's sending me money every day. It went from 5,000 a day, 10,000 a day, to 2,500 a day, 1,500 a day, 1,000 a day, 750 a day, 500 a day, and then it got to $250 a day, and then it was like,
uh-oh.
Then it was like, hey. Now, I ain't took no check from this. Now he'll tell me, okay, this what you making, da-da-da. I ain't took no check in the last six fights. I know I got money.
So this is, you're saying that this is money. Now he's not loaning you. This is money. It's your money.
This is my money.
Right. He's helping you not spend it all. Is that what it is?
This is my money. So right. I'm like, I know I got money, but it'll get times, and you know, it'll just be one of them days. And you know, me and Al relationship is different than these other fighters, man. Like, so when I talk to him how I talk to you. Like, look, hey, if you hear me, no, I'm serious. If you hear me talk to Al, like, this is the way we communicate, and cause, yeah, I mean, that's just me.
When's the last time you spoke to Al, eh?
I could tell you, Al will call me any day. He'll call right now. You know.
So all right. So you guys still talk, even since you did the deal with BLK Prime. You and Al still stay in communication.
Man, listen, bro. Me and our relationship is totally different.
So despite of what people may think, your relationship is still solid with him. But
Yeah.
how much money does Al still owe you? I'm just curious. Throw a number out there from all of the fights and everything that you've, earned.
Man.
I don't know.
No, but let him throw it.
I told that. I said, that money. I'll go make my own money.
So now we got to do.
Do you mean that though? I mean, like, if there's still money owed, don't you feel if it's owed to you, you should get it?
Hey, listen. I'll tell you this, and I'll tell anybody this. Al did for me and changed my life, So I don't care. I don't care about that because I'm a hustler, bro.
Right.
If I can listen, I've never been a type that'll just sit around and be broke. I know how to go make some money.
Right.
Everybody's like, damn, how did he retire like that? I know he still got no, that was making millions off the NBA, but that's another conversation. But I'm just saying, I'm a hustler, bro. You feel me? I come on, bro. Like, man.
So now we seeing the new AB.
Those are the words of Adrian Broner as he explains that Al Haymon was giving him allowances on his own money. Now, to be clear, he didn't specify if that's what he chose to on how he got his money. But my guess is no. Al Haymon pretty much became the definition of a bank. When he needed money, Al Haymon would give him money. And I think, and this is what my thought process is, when it was 28,000 a day, 10,000 a day, 5,000 a day, then it got down to 750 and 300 and 200 a day. I think that's when Al Haymon's reputation, Adrian Broner's behavior was out there in the open when he was going to court and he was claiming that he didn't have any money. And you guys remember when Adrian Broner was I think he was being sued for like $8 million or something like that, and he was saying like, hey, I don't have that money, and we don't know if that was some type of plan where Al Haymon was like, well, listen, I'm your corporation and I'm going to, in fact, hold this money for you because of the people that's trying to extort you on grounds of, what they feel they are entitled to from you. You know, we have to look at it in different angles because, you know, Adrian Broner, for the money that he had, more than likely he would be broke. But I think that's not the point. The point is, if Al Haymon owed Adrian Broner money, listen to me, people. If he owed him $10 million or $5 million, he has a right to give him every lick of his money and allow him to pay his taxes off his money. And that's a whole different issue. Was Al Haymon paying this guy's taxes, or was he just giving him allowances? If he was only giving him allowances based on the money that he knows that he has and Al Haymon's is holding it for him, that means Al Haymon's responsible at being his advisor, his promoter, his manager, and every damn thing else under the sun to pay those damn taxes. Okay, so that's one thing that I haven't really heard about was his tax issues, if he had any. So maybe Al Haymon was smart enough to give him certain amounts of money, but then pay his taxes based on the small bulk of money that he was giving him. All right? But Al Haymon is not his father. And the way that Adrian Broner was talking, I think Adrian Broner was entitled to get all of his fucking money. Now, for him to say, you know what, F that money and I don't need it and this, that, and the other, I just think based on the long relationship and the manipulation and the persuasion, I think that the relationship that he's bonded with fighters like Adrian Broner, that he has them thinking in that type of mindset. That, no, F that money. We have a different thing. If it wasn't for Al, you know, again, we don't really know what their conversation was like. We don't know what the reasoning behind Adrian Broner okay with taking allowances. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, was it a good idea? I mean, I know a lot of people, you know, I mean, hood steady people. When I mean hood steady, people from the hood, that they like the idea of getting paid every week, because if they got paid every day, they wouldn't have any money. If they got paid all at one time, they would spend it all at one time. Maybe they need little increments here and there. You know, I've known people from the hood that do the same shit. They have the same process. Some people are not good with saving money, but maybe Adrian Broner's one of these people. However, Al Haymon, now all said and done, there's a reason why Adrian Broner is speaking out about or against Al Haymon. Maybe he's speaking out about him, not really much against him, if you read between the lines in that interview, because he's not saying, Al Haymon, I want my fucking money, give it to me now. You owe me this, that, and the other, like Mike Tyson was saying about Don King back in the day. Like, he's a pig, he needs to pay me this, that, and the other, right? Where Don King did do some shady stuff. Is Al Haymon on that same level? That's the question you ask yourself. Is he cutting corners? Is he doing this to save this particular guy? You know what I mean? Is he really spoon feeding these guys their own money and making them think that he's doing them a favor? Is he really doing that shit? Because if he is, that's a problem. But if he is, and if he's doing other people like Adrian Broner, because Adrian Broner is sitting back thinking he's special, or that Al did him different than other fighters, well, he might be mistaken. And other fighters, you know, are coming back and say, well, hey, when can I get paid? Now, Deontay Wilder did say, you know, and this is the video I promised that I would come out with. He said that it takes a while to get his money, but he did not say that he was getting spoon-fed his money, okay, by increments. He didn't say that. He just said it takes a while to get the money that I know I earned, you know, a month or so, you know, and then Adrian Broner did mention 6 months or so like that, but, you know, the type of money that Adrian Broner was supposed to get was way more, obviously, than the money that he was getting spoon-fed. And Adrian Broner should have been more hip to keep receipts on what Al Haymon gave him. You know what I mean? He needed an accountant to watch Al Haymon's cash flow to Adrian Broner to see what the total balance would be. And it has to be total manipulation that Adrian Broner will have that mindset of thinking that, hey, Adrian Broner, Al Haymon doesn't owe me anything. Yes, obviously he does, because if he didn't, you wouldn't be mentioning it. You just want to give credit to yourself that you're a hustler. But that's not good enough because somebody is still taking advantage of you or took advantage of you. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Adrian Broner stating that Al Haymon gave him an allowance on his own money and still rumored to have a lot more owed to Adrian Broner. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!